Eric here from the Paperback Warrior blog and podcast. In this video, I'm going through a box of paperbacks that I received in the mail not too long ago. The series is called Operation Hang 10. Now, first things first, credit where credit's due. I was sent this marvelous box of action adventure from Paul Bishop. Now, Paul is a follower of the Paperback Warrior blog and podcast. He's been a great friend and supporter throughout the years. He's a terrific author with a number of books published. He also serves as an editor for Wolfpack Publishing, and he's co-hosted the Six Gun Justice podcast since 2020 alongside author Richard Posh. Operation Hang 10's debut was published in 1969. The series ran a total of 10 installments through 1973. The books were published by McFadden Bartel, and from what I can gather, the series was produced by paperback mastermind Lyle Kenyon Ingle, who also published series titles like Nick Carter Killmaster. We did a podcast episode on Lyle Kenyon Ingle a few years ago. Now, the author of Operation Hang 10 is George Snyder, a prolific action-adventure novelist who also penned a number of the Nick Carter Killmaster books. The author's name on the book covers is Patrick Morgan. However, in a German interview that I found, Snyder suggested that some of the Operation Hang 10 books were written by other authors. He stated that Patrick Morgan was the house name and that Ingle was just bringing in other writers to pen the series later on. I'm not sure what to believe. This stuff can be rather murky at times when it comes to authors' pseudonyms and especially folks like Lyle Kenyon Ingle. So with all that being said, let's take a look at each of these books and I'll sort of talk a little bit about the series as I go on. So let's pull it up and take a look here what we have. There we go. Now I don't know who is the author or the artist on these. I mean, they have great covers and I think these are highly collectible because of that, but no earthly idea who the artist is. You can see it's got the McFadden Bartel logo, the Operation Hang 10 logo, which is consistent through the series, and you see Patrick Morgan as the house name. Hang Dead Hawaiian style. Looks pretty cool, right? I think on the back here, this is the only one that I think has this information. So you have the character's name, which is Bill Cartwright. He's a spy. You got his background, gear, hobbies, and vocation. He's a secret agent. There you go. Secret agent for the U.S. government. Again, it's just great covers. And these are all, as you can imagine, ties in with surfing. Here we go. The second installment. 2 mini murders. I'm not sure where the mini comes from. I've never read any of these books, by the way. I haven't read a single Operation Hang 10 novel. Looks pretty cool. Flip it over. He was thinking of Tina and the ungroovy things they did to her before they killed her. Wow. Looks pretty good. Next. Deadly Group Down Under. Australia is the place. Spying is the scene. Cartwright is the man. Looks great, doesn't it? Flip it over. So the deal is with George Snyder. He was in the Navy, and then he had written short stories. He'd started writing short stories for the MAMs, the Men's Action Adventure magazines. And here's the next installment, Cute and Deadly Surf Twins. But he had started writing for the MAMs, and I think his first novel, from what I could tell, was a book called The Surfer Killers, which was published in 1966 through what I consider a sleaze paperback publisher called Playtime. And Playtime Books, they had changed the name of that book to Surfside Sex instead of Surfer Killers. And they put this kind of revealing cover with a girl in a swimsuit on the cover. And I don't know, it must have sold well. I think it must have caught the eye of Ingle, who quickly thereafter had gotten Snyder to write the Killmaster novels. Here's the next installment. Just kind of going through these as I talk. Topless Dancer Hang Up. Go figure. Wow. Find Sandra Denny. It's funny on the back. It's got these quotes. I don't know if they're what they're about. The Girl in the Telltale Bikini. That's probably my favorite cover out of all these. And again, we have no idea who the artist is. I wasn't able to find anything online. I have no earthly idea who painted these covers, but they're amazing. Somebody else is making the scene. And a deadly double who wanted him dead. Beach Queen Blowout, installment number 8. And going back to Snyder, he also wrote stories that were published in Alfred Hitchcock's Mystery Magazine. And I don't know what else I'm kind of looking as I go. Death Car Surfside number 9. But just kind of thumbing through this, there's their interview in here. It's a German interview. I'm kind of looking at this at the same time. Apparently he has a series called the Bay Rumble series that he also wrote. So apparently he wrote a book in 2012 called The Satin Shorts and also The Crossfire Diamonds, which are standalone crime and heist novels. But anyway, there you have it, the Operation Hang 10 series in its entirety. Every book, thanks to Paul Bishop, who sent these to me. And I'm really happy to have them. I'll eventually read these books. It'll just take me some time. As you know, I have so many books, both new books that are being reprinted and vintage novels that I pick up from different places. And I'll eventually get to these. But I wanted to show you these marvelous books and these awesome covers. I hope you enjoyed it.